Hello, this is Guy Grant, your Spring Hill, Florida realtor, and I'm coming to you today with news about chickens. Apparently, there is a gentleman in Michigan who is who is actually going to court to convince his city that 6 chickens are his emotional support animals. um, Apparently, this guy, Christopher Whitaker, rented a home for 10 years where he raised chickens. And even in that city, they didn't want him to have chickens, but he found some law, the Michigan Right to Farm Act, and that gave him permission to have the chickens in Whitaker. Well, then he buys a house in Southgate, apparently not checking or not caring whether you were allowed to have chickens or not. And he sets up his chicken coop, and they, of course, immediately say, no, you're not allowed to do that. So he took them to court trying to use the Michigan Right to Farm Act, and he lost that. So now he's trying to claim that they are emotional support animals. And of course, he found some counselor that said he's depressed and all of that stuff. So, and who knows, maybe he is. But he was obviously raising chickens before he came up with the emotional support animal excuse to try and keep his chickens. So, this is one of these where it's really a shame because there are people who truly do need their emotional support animals, and this just doesn't appear to be one of those cases. So anyway, I wanted to bring this to you, and the really sad part about this is that a good realtor like myself, if someone said, hey, I have chickens, I would make sure that you bought a house in an area where you're allowed to have chickens. I wouldn't sell you a house and then say, oh yeah, take them to court and hopefully you can keep your chickens. You find an area where you're allowed to have them, or where at least you know what the limitations of them are, and you go from there. So if there's anything I can do for you, please get a hold of me, and I just hope you found this as humorous as I did. I'll see you soon.